Terry asked, how do you organize all your preschool materials? Now, did you know that containers are actually kind of expensive? They can run anywhere from $5 to $10 for big totes. So when I was getting started with my preschool, I didn't have a ton of little things. I mostly had big kid toys because that's what my kids were playing with and that's what I had to work with. Obviously, the future year, when I was able to get all the registration fees in, I took the registration fee money and reinvested in my preschool and was able to get a lot of really cool manipulatives and age-appropriate curriculum to be able to help my preschoolers develop in social, emotional, physical, and cognitive skills. So as I got more materials, unfortunately, I was running out of room to store them. I used to use huge totes that you would have for Christmas materials, right? Like big totes, very, very heavy. But when you started getting all the things like Legos or manipulatives or, you know, My Little Ponies, all these different things, they're kind of littler and you need smaller containers for those. I found a huge resource at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is a wonderful store where everything costs $1 and they're like the best place ever for little storage bins and any kind of storage materials. One of my favorite containers from Dollar Tree is this one right here. As you can see, it holds all my little animals and it just is a really cute little topper like this. It is a little bit difficult to get into with the preschoolers because they have to figure out how to do that, but I do like it because it does have a lid. A lot of the Dollar Tree containers don't have lids, which is fine, and some of their containers are a little bit more flimsy, so you'll end up breaking a couple, but really for $1 you can afford to go get more, right? But I do love these ones. These are from Dollar Tree and they are so sturdy. The plastic is really well done and they just fit a lot of things in a perfect size. So I love these containers. Hey, quick question. Are you ready to jump right in and get your preschool started? Oh my gosh, let's go. I would love to invite you to join our Preschool All-Stars. It's my exclusive membership community where you'll be surrounded by hundreds of preschool owners on the same journey as you, starting, running, and growing your preschools. Not to mention, I'm in there answering your questions and giving you support and cheerleading as well. It's the one place you want to be online. Now, also, when you join our Preschool All-Stars, you'll have access to our extensive library of done-for-you files, step-by-step videos, and all of my systems. That's right, you get access to those as a Preschool All-Star member. I can't wait for you to join us. Simply click the link in the description or go to preschoolallstars.com and we'll see you in there. Now, what are you waiting for? Let's go! Come join Preschool All-Stars today. Other fun containers that I've gotten some from Costco, and it came in a set like this, and there was a pink, a green, and a couple others, a purple and a yellow, and it came in a set of 5 or 6 of these. These are so perfect because they're about the size that it would fit an 8.5 by 11 paper, or even a 12 by 12 construction paper or cardstock for scrapbooking, right? I think probably they created these for scrapbookers because this is like the perfect size for 12 by 12 paper. But you know what else it's perfect for? Legos or any other thing that you really need a little bit bigger container to store your things in. So I do love those, but those are a little bit pricier. You probably get a pack of 5 or 6 for about $15 to $20. So if you want, just go to Dollar Tree, stock up on all your storage supplies. And then how do you store these things, right? I guess that's the other question is, cool, now I have the storage containers, but where do I put all the storage containers? What I like to do is literally just dedicate a closet in my home to just preschool. And if you have a couple kiddos, I bet you have a closet that you can do that with. Put 2 kiddos' materials together into one closet and then you have an extra closet right there. Even if you have a walk-in closet, maybe you have a portion of a wall that you could start storing some stuff. You want to make sure if you're doing that though that you do have lids on all your items so everything can stack. And I also like to label everything on the outside. You can either label it with just a Sharpie directly onto the container or just put a very sticky, what is it called? Just a label. Or you can put a sticky label on the outside and write with a Sharpie on top of that in case you think that you're going to be changing contents inside of each container. My very favorite containers are from IKEA. What I love most about them is the bins are variable sizes. You have huge ones like this big and then you have skinny ones like this big and then you have every size in between and they're colorful and they're bright, and when you add them into your preschool classroom, it just brightens up your classroom even that much more. And they also don't have lids, so literally the preschool students can put them into these frames that IKEA builds out for them, and you can just stick them right into there, and then you can just pull them right out, and the kids can play and they can dump them right back in, and it goes right back in. So it's a very easy cleanup process. It's great for blocks, it's great for large manipulatives. If you're going to have things like dinosaurs or cars, it's perfect for those. So I would definitely use an IKEA storage unit when I'm putting together my block area, because come on, I know that you've got our Head Start classrooms where all the blocks are perfectly organized and all the long ones are together and all the squares are together, and it's just beautiful, right? Like, you've seen those before. That's not what we do in a preschool. Like, cool, let them do that. For all the rest of us preschool owners, we're gonna use these wonderful things called totes, and we're gonna put all the blocks in there, and then we're gonna stick them all back in there at the very end of the day too. It makes cleanup so nice and easy. If you really want to go that long shelf concept with your blocks, that's totally fine. I love to get other furniture from consignment stores. So if I need to get like a little dresser or a little PlayStation or a little sitting spot with a vanity or any kind of like thing that I'm like, I wonder if I could repurpose this, I will go to a consignment store and get those for really inexpensively, $5 to $10 for a really cool piece of furniture. You can paint it, you can put fabric on it. Truly, the possibilities are endless. And the last tip I have for you about a small space with organizing is you want to make sure that you're using your walls, because the floor space is going to be prime real estate in your preschool. But your walls have plenty of room to put shelving and other things up. So I definitely put shelves up on all of our walls so that we have extra storage room. Now, do you want to put doors on your shelves? That's up to you. Personally, I took all the doors off of our shelves when I was putting them on and made sure that it was just open, because my preschool teachers are constantly getting in and out of those shelves, and we want to make sure that they're easily accessible and not frustrating, like, oh, I'm taking so much of my time organizing and putting stuff away. So I always take the doors off of my shelves personally. Plus, it just adds more color. When you've got your colorful totes and other things on the shelves, it just brings that color up your walls as well. So definitely make use of your wall space as well with your storage items. I hope that's been helpful for you. Post in the comments below, where is your favorite place to go get your storage materials? Is it Michael's? Is it Dollar Tree? Is it Costco? Who knows? Post in the comments. I can't wait to read them. And as always, please comment, like, subscribe, and share these videos so I can get more of them to you.